What's up, family? Hey, I just wanted to jump on here real quick. Have a heart to heart with you guys. It's about 6 o'clock on Christmas. I wasn't going to make a video at all this weekend and got up this morning and meditated. And you know what? I need to make one. Earlier this week, I was at work and I want to say it was Wednesday. And I looked down at my hand and there's this ring that I normally wear right here. And it's a motorbike ring. And it's silver with a big motorbike stone. And at the end of the day, the stone was gone. The ring was there, but the stone had somehow came out. While I was at work, don't know where, walked around looking for it, couldn't find it. I wasn't even mad, I was just like, wow, okay. Thank you for your service. It is what it is, And that piece of motorbike was about 200 something bucks. And I've had it for, I just realized, man, 3 years since I've had it, And I was like, wow. A lot has changed in that time. A lot has changed in 3 years. And I'm sitting there and I'm contemplating life, contemplating where I was at earlier this year. And the message was gratitude. Gratitude. What are you grateful for, family? So often we get caught up in our emotions. We get caught up in life, in drama, the chaos, the turmoil. We get caught up in all the stupid stuff, all the noise, all the distractions. And it's easy to forget about what you're grateful for. On this Christmas morning, my hope and prayer is that gratitude is your attitude. And what I mean by that is that you don't get caught up in all the hoopla of the materialistic atmosphere of Christmas, but that you take today and every day and reflect on what you're grateful for, and that you stop and pause and give God thanks for all that you have in life, however much or however little that is. Gratitude is essential for growth and development. I don't care how smart you think you are. I don't care how wise you think you are. Gratitude is the fundamental basics of your growth and development. You have to have it. An interesting thing about life is going to put you in a place to where it's going to beat you down until you learn that. Until you learn to be grateful for what you have. This is the last weekend of 2021. And I'm sitting here inside this hotel. And I'm just blown away. I'm blown away at where I've come just this year. Just this year. And it's crazy because people are funny. You know what I mean? I said, I love people, but man, I can't stand people sometimes. You know what I mean? I can't stand the drama, the chaos, the psychosis of humanity. And yet I love people. People are interesting. People are funny. When they think they're doing better than you, man, they want to hear your story. When they think they're doing better than you, they want you to talk about what you're going through. They want to be around you. They want to listen to your drama, your chaos, your woe is me, your sad story. For whatever reason, it makes them feel better about themselves. It makes them feel better about their life. Those same people, when they see the hand of God in your life and they see how you've been blessed and they see how God is moving you and transitioning you into your promised land, those same people will low-key hate on all the blessings that you're receiving, on all the things and all the places where you're going. Those same people who love to be around you, those same people who love to hear your story, those same people who love to see your dysfunction, those same people who love to see your turmoil will now be jealous of you and despise you and hate you and resent you. Because who are you to have all the things that you have? Who are you to have the blessings of God on your life? Who are you to have the favor of God? When they didn't recognize the favor of God in your life, you're okay. When they didn't recognize the hand of God on your life, you were okay. But now that they see God opening doors for you, now that they see the favor, now that they see the blessings, they're pissed. They're mad because they think it should be them. Yeah, I'm sitting inside this hotel room. This last weekend of 2021. And I'm so humbled. I'm so humbled. You have to understand, a few months ago, prior to me coming to North Carolina, I was sleeping in my car, sleeping in my truck. Did that for 3 months while I went to work. Nobody knew. God was using that and breaking me down. I stayed on a 54-acre ranch that I left, that God told me to leave for whatever reason. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. Sleeping in my truck, going to work. I didn't understand that. Moving out here to North Carolina, I didn't understand that. But I did what I was told to do. I did what I was instructed to do by God. Everybody talks about God. Everybody talks about having faith. The interesting thing about life and faith, when you can see the results and it's not hurting you, it's not stretching you, and it makes logical sense, you don't really need faith. You don't need faith to do what you need to do. You need faith in order to do what doesn't make sense. You need faith to step out into the realms of the unknown. I didn't understand why I left that ranch. I didn't understand why I was instructed to sleep in my truck. I didn't understand why I was being brought out here to North Carolina. This last weekend, this last Saturday of 2021, I'm humbled. I'm grateful that He brought me out here. I love my job. When I came out here, I didn't have a job. I didn't know what He was going to have me do. Didn't know where I was going, any of that stuff. I love where He has me. He's brought somebody in my life. Now I'm inside this hotel, spending this last weekend with them. The Biltmore Hotel. Interesting thing about this, the Biltmore house is considered the largest house in America. I'm going to say again, the Biltmore house is considered the largest house built in America. And I'm asking God, man, okay, what's the importance about this, you know? I went from sleeping in my truck to staying on the largest estate or house, that estate in America in a matter of months. I'm not making this video popping collars, flossing and flaunting, all that other stupid, ignorant, superficial crap. That's not me. I'm making this video because I want you to understand how powerful God is. I want you to understand, and I don't care what people say. And I get so many people, so many ignorant people talking about, well, you got the curse on your life and you don't have Jesus, so you're cursed and you're this. I don't give a crap about all that stupid stuff. I know who I am. I know who I'm connected with. And that's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. And so when I sit back and I look at where God has brought me, you don't have to believe it. You don't have to agree with me. I don't care. You know what I mean? But for some of you, this is going to resonate with you. For some of you, you're going to remember this. For some of you, you're in this process of being moved, of being relocated. And it may not always be physical relocation. You may not be moving across country. It may be moving out of a relationship. It may be moving out of your mama and daddy's house. It may be moving out of a career, out of a job, whatever. It may be anything. You know what I mean? But you have to learn to trust God. You have to learn how to be connected to God. And you have to be grateful. You have to be grateful. It's so easy to get caught up. It's so easy to get frustrated and angry and mad. It would have been easy for me when I lost that motorbike crystal to just be like, and just on one, just pissed off. Man, that's $200. Blah, blah. It would have been easy for me to go left. Easy. And that's what great majority of us do. Because that's natural. But for me, it's become natural to pause and say thank you. I appreciate the time that we had together. And for those of us that wear crystals and things of that nature, we understand that when you lose a crystal or when one shatters or breaks or whatever the case may be, that time with that crystal is come and gone. It served its purpose. It served its purpose. And that's all that means. And for some of us, we'll get caught up and it's like, oh, that's God cursing you. And that's God telling you that you don't need that no more. That's God saying that you shouldn't be wearing that stupid stuff. Well, dude, man, there's so many ignorant people out there with their own opinions. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And that's why they're bitter. That's why they're frustrated. That's why they're jealous and hateful and all that other stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Man, to each their own. I'm not here knocking anybody. Do you live your life? I'm going to live mine. And I'm going to be grateful and enjoy every minute of it. My hope and prayer is that you don't get caught up in all the hoopla, the chaos, the distractions, the noise of Christmas, but that you learn to sit back and reflect on life. It could be so much worse. It could be so much worse. And when you sit back and you think about where you're at, you'll reflect on and you'll remember times, if you're like me, man, I was done. You know what I mean? I wanted to check out. I wanted to check out on life. I was so frustrated, so mad, so pissed off, so hurt that I was done. I was ready to go. And now I sit back and I'm just, wow, man. Had I checked out, man, I would have missed this. Had I checked out, I would have missed this. Man, I would have missed this. Man, you know what I mean? I'm glad I didn't check out. Man, I'm glad God didn't listen to me. Man, I'm glad God is so much wiser and so much more knowing, all-knowing than I am, because I'm not all-knowing at all. And a lot of times, man, I'm ignorant. You know what I mean? I make stupid choices. And that's the reason why I have to meditate. That's the reason why I have to be in alignment with God. Because left to my own devices, left to my own logic, I'll mess up every time. Every time. Be grateful for where you're at. Some of you, you're with your family. And some of you are happy that you're around family. Some of you want to be around family. Some of you aren't around any family. Wherever you find yourself, in whatever circumstance you find yourself, be grateful. Because there's a lot of people that's around family that are miserable. There's a lot of people that's sitting around family that wish that they didn't have to be there. There's a lot of people around family that's dealing with a lot of toxic, hateful, jealous, animosity, bitterness, and all that other stuff. And they wish that they were alone. They wish that they hadn't showed up. And there's a lot of people that wish they had family, that they could be around, that they could love on, that they could spoil, that they could pamper. Be grateful for your time. Because there's a lot of people that are around those people that feel all alone. They're surrounded by people, but they feel lonely. They're surrounded by people, but they don't feel loved. They feel like they're being used. Because it's all about the material stuff. Be grateful for where you're at and understand that it's just a transition. Whatever situation you're in, it's not permanent. It's just a phase. It's just a transition. It's just a season of your life. Gratitude. Gratitude is the most important thing in everything. Be grateful. Because there's always somebody that wish they were in your shoes. There's always somebody that wish they had what you have. Regardless of what it is. Be grateful. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.